The baseball world was sent into absolute shock when Major League Baseball announced one of the most severe punishments in recent memory. A New York Yankees first baseman had been permanently banned from the league following a dirty and dangerous hit on Los Angeles Dodgers superstar Shohei Ohtani. The news spread like wildfire across every sports platform, every clubhouse, and every fan community in the country. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody was prepared for what happened next. And when Ohtani finally broke his silence, the entire world stopped to listen. When the starting lineup for yesterday's game was announced, media personnel were already buzzing with tension. The atmosphere between the Yankees and the Dodgers had been building for days. There was an edge in the air that even casual fans could feel. But nothing, absolutely nothing, could have prepared anyone for the moment that would change the course of this season and possibly the entire history of Major League Baseball. It happened in the third inning. Ohtani was approaching first base after a clean hit when the Yankees' first baseman made a move that left everyone in the stadium speechless. It was not an accident. It was not a baseball play. What happened was deliberate, dangerous, and completely unacceptable by any standard of the game. The hit connected directly with Ohtani, sending the Japanese superstar to the ground immediately. The stadium fell completely silent. Players from both dugouts rushed onto the field. Medical staff ran at full speed toward Ohtani, who was lying on the ground with a look of pain that no one in that stadium will ever forget. Will Ohtani be seriously injured? Was this attack intentional? What punishment would MLB hand down? And how would the greatest player in the world respond to one of the darkest moments of his career? Dodgers manager Dave Roberts was the first to speak publicly after the incident. Standing in front of reporters with a very serious expression, Roberts did not hold back. He confirmed that what occurred on that field was one of the most disturbing things he had witnessed in his entire career in professional baseball. Roberts said that the moment Ohtani went down, his heart dropped. He immediately signaled the medical team and made clear to the umpires that this situation required serious attention. Roberts revealed that he personally confronted the umpires on the field and demanded an immediate review of the play. He said that anyone who watched that moment with their own eyes could see that it was not an accident. It was targeted. It was dirty. And it had no place in this game. Within hours of the incident, Major League Baseball launched an emergency review. League officials reviewed every available angle of the footage, consulted with team representatives, and gathered statements from witnesses including players, coaches, and umpiring staff. Sources close to the investigation revealed that the findings were so clear and so damning that the decision came faster than anyone expected. The evidence left absolutely no room for interpretation. Late that evening, Major League Baseball released an official statement that sent shockwaves through the entire sports world. The Yankees' first baseman had been permanently banned from Major League Baseball. This was not a suspension. This was not a fine. This was a lifetime ban. One of the harshest punishments in the history of the sport, handed down with immediate effect. MLB Commissioner's office stated that the actions witnessed during the game represented a fundamental violation of the rules, the values, and the spirit of baseball. The league made clear that there is zero tolerance for behavior that deliberately endangers the safety of another player, regardless of the competitive situation or personal history between teams. Freddie Freeman, upon hearing the official announcement in the Dodgers clubhouse, stood up from his seat and addressed his teammates directly. The room, which had been quiet and tense since the incident, suddenly came alive. Freeman told his teammates that justice had been served and that the league had done the right thing. He said that what happened to Ohtani was wrong on every level and that every single player in that clubhouse stood behind their teammate 100%. Freeman also revealed that he personally visited Ohtani in the medical room immediately after the incident and that the look on Shohei's face was something he never wanted to see again. Mookie Betts also spoke to reporters after the announcement. Betts said that the entire Dodgers organization had been shaken by what happened. He described the moment Ohtani went down as one of the most unsettling experiences he had ever had on a baseball field. Betts said that the team held together in that moment because they knew Ohtani would want them to stay focused and strong. He also added that the permanent ban sent a message not just to the Yankees but to every team in the league. Betts said that nobody should ever feel that it is acceptable to target another player the way Ohtani was targeted today. As the evening went on, all eyes turned to one person. The world was waiting for Shohei Ohtani to respond. And when he finally did, the response was unlike anything anyone expected. Ohtani released a personal statement through the Dodgers organization that immediately became the most talked about moment of the entire day. In his statement, Ohtani did not express anger. He did not call for further punishment. He did not attack the Yankees or the player who had hit him. Instead, Ohtani delivered a message of extraordinary class, maturity, and dignity that left the entire baseball world completely speechless. Ohtani said that baseball is a sport he has loved since he was a child. He said that this game has given him everything: his career, his purpose, his connection to fans around the world. He acknowledged that moments like what happened today are painful, not just physically but emotionally, because they go against everything that makes this sport beautiful. But Ohtani also said that he refuses to let this incident define his love for the game or his commitment to the Dodgers and to the fans who support him every single day. He said he would return to the field stronger than ever and that he was grateful for the support of his teammates, the organization, and every person who had reached out with kind words. The statement immediately went viral. Within minutes, it had been shared millions of times across every social media platform. Fans from around the world flooded the comments with messages of support for Ohtani. Former players, current stars, coaches, and broadcasters all responded with admiration for the way Ohtani handled one of the most difficult moments of his professional career. Many said that his response said more about who he is as a person than any home run or strikeout ever could. Dave Roberts addressed reporters one final time later that night. With a calm but emotional tone, the Dodgers manager said that Shohei Ohtani's response was exactly what he expected from the kind of person and the kind of leader that Ohtani is. Roberts said that Ohtani sets the standard not just on the field but in how he carries himself off it. He said the entire organization is proud of him and that the Dodgers will do everything in their power to support him through his recovery and return. Roberts confirmed that medical staff are monitoring Ohtani closely and that a timeline for his return will be announced when appropriate. As for the Yankees, the organization released a brief statement expressing regret over the incident and acknowledging the severity of the punishment handed down by MLB. Inside the Yankees clubhouse, sources say the mood was somber. Several players privately expressed that they did not support what their teammate had done and were embarrassed by the situation. No one from the Yankees roster made public comments, but sources indicate that the incident has created significant tension within the team. The baseball world will remember this day for a very long time. A moment that began with shock and anger ended with one of the most powerful displays of character the sport has ever seen. Shohei Ohtani, as he so often does, rose above the situation with grace, strength, and an unshakable love for the game he has dedicated his life to. The Yankees lost a player today. But the Dodgers, and the entire world of baseball, were reminded once again why Shohei Ohtani is so much more than just a superstar on the field. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting and up-to-date information.